Hello everyone! Al Roker here, ready to talk about Italy's winter, one of the most fascinating weather stories around. Italy in winter is full of surprises. You could be skiing in the Alps one day and strolling along a sunny coast the next. This year, as we look ahead to winter 2025 to 2026, the big question is, will it be a snowy wonderland or a mild season for city explorers? We'll break down what the top weather models are saying from the Dolomites to Sicily. Get ready for a crash course in global climate patterns. La Niña, the North Atlantic Oscillation, and the polar vortex. I'll keep it simple and practical, so whether you're a local or a traveler, you'll know what to expect. We'll explore each region from the Po Valley to Tuscany and the islands. Let's dive in and see what winter has in store for beautiful Italy. Grab your cappuccino. This is going to be an interesting season. To predict Italy's winter, we turn to the experts and their powerful models. These meteorologists and climate scientists use cutting-edge technology, analyzing vast amounts of data from satellites, weather stations, and computer simulations. Their forecasts help us prepare for what's ahead, whether you're planning a ski trip or just want to know if you'll need an extra layer this season. The ECMWF, one of the most trusted forecasting centers in Europe, suggests colder, snowier conditions in the north. Great news for skiers and winter sports enthusiasts, while the south looks milder and drier, with more sunshine and fewer storms. This north-south divide could shape travel plans and daily life across the country. Severe weather Europe is closely watching global patterns like La Niña and the polar vortex. They predict a stormy, wet start to winter, especially in central and southern Italy, with the potential for heavy rain, gusty winds, and even flooding in some areas. These large-scale climate drivers can bring dramatic shifts in weather, so staying updated is key. But if the polar vortex weakens in February, forecasters warn of a sudden cold snap sweeping across the country. This could mean icy winds, unexpected snowfall, and a rapid drop in temperatures, even in places that usually stay mild. MacWeather agrees. A split season is likely, with heavy snow in the north early on, and milder Mediterranean conditions in the south. However, surprise cold snaps could bring rare snow to central regions, so even those in Rome or Florence might see a winter wonderland, if only briefly. On the Snow is optimistic for the Alps, forecasting a strong start to ski season with deep snow lasting into spring. Resorts are preparing for a busy season, and early snowfall could mean some of the best skiing in years. The Apennines may see snow but with more variability, rain mixing in at times and conditions changing quickly. Hikers and outdoor lovers should be ready for anything from snow flurries to sudden thaws. In summary, North, get ready for snow, stock up on winter gear and enjoy the classic winter scenes from snowplows clearing the streets to children building snowmen in Milan or Turin. South, expect a milder, drier winter with more days of sunshine, perfect for outdoor activities or enjoying the quiet beauty of the coast. But stay alert for surprises. Sudden changes can happen, and a sunny morning could turn into a snowy afternoon, especially in central regions. The models agree, Italy's winter will be anything but boring. From dramatic weather swings to rare snowfalls, there's plenty to keep everyone on their toes. Book your ski trips early, and keep an eye on the forecast for sudden changes. Flexibility will be your best friend this season, whether you're chasing powder or planning a sunny escape. Whether you love snow or sun, there's something for everyone this season. Italy's diverse climate means you can ski in the morning and relax on a sunny terrace by afternoon. Stay flexible and you'll make the most of whatever winter brings. Adapt your plans, check the latest updates, and embrace the adventure of an unpredictable Italian winter. Let's break it down by region so you can see what to expect wherever you are in Italy this winter. Northern Italy is all about dramatic contrast this winter, where the landscape transforms into a tale of two worlds. One blanketed in snow, the other shrouded in mist. The Alps and Dolomites are set for above-average snowfall this season. Ski resorts like Courmayeur and Cortina d'Ampezzo are gearing up for what could be one of their best winters in years, with powdery slopes and breathtaking alpine vistas drawing skiers and snowboarders from across Europe and beyond. Cold air will settle in early, creating ideal conditions for both natural snow and snowmaking. Resorts are already preparing their runs, ensuring a thick, reliable base for winter sports enthusiasts. The early chill means the snow will stick around, promising a long and vibrant season. Meanwhile, down in the Po Valley, think Milan, Turin, Bologna, residents can expect the return of classic winter fog, or nebbia. This dense, lingering mist often blankets the region, turning city streets into mysterious, ethereal scenes. Days are damp and chilly, with the sun rarely making an appearance, creating a moody atmospheric winter. Major snow in the cities is rare, but when cold air sweeps in from the east, there's always a chance for a dusting of snow or even a bout of freezing rain. These brief wintry episodes can transform familiar cityscapes into something magical, if only for a few hours. The jet stream, influenced this year by La Niña, will dip further south than usual, dragging cold air and moisture into the region. This atmospheric shift is what sets the stage for the dramatic weather patterns we're seeing: snow in the mountains, fog and rain in the valleys. In the mountains, that means frequent and sometimes heavy snowfalls, perfect for winter sports and scenic beauty. In the valley, it's more likely to bring cold rain or persistent fog, making for slippery streets and reduced visibility. Residents should prepare for a classic northern winter, gray and damp in the lowlands, bright and snowy in the mountains. It's a season of contrasts, where you can experience two very different winters just a short drive apart. If you're driving, be extra cautious. Fog and snow can make travel tricky, especially on winding mountain roads or through the thick mist of the Po Valley. Always check local forecasts and road conditions before setting out. Trains are usually reliable, even in tough weather, making them a smart choice for winter travel. They glide through snowy countryside and foggy plains, connecting cities and mountain villages with ease. Embrace the season, warm up with hearty food, linger in cozy cafes, and savor the unique beauty of winter in the north. From rich polenta to steaming cups of cioccolata calda, there's comfort to be found indoors while the weather rages outside. The striking contrast between the foggy plains and the snowy peaks is what makes this region truly special. It's a place where winter reveals its many faces, offering something for everyone, whether you seek adventure in the mountains or quiet moments in the misty lowlands. Central Italy, Tuscany, Umbria, Rome, will see a real mix this winter. Expect alternating sunny, crisp days and sudden cold snaps, especially when the Tramontana wind blows down from the northeast. The Apennines will get snow, but the snow line will shift. Sometimes rain, sometimes sleet, sometimes a dusting of white. La Niña could steer storms into the region, making for a wetter-than-average season with frequent rain. Coastal areas stay milder, but inland cities should be ready for quick weather changes. Pack layers, t-shirt, sweater, waterproof jacket, you'll need them all. The weather can flip from sunshine to rain in hours, so flexibility is key. Central Italy's winter keeps you guessing, but the scenery is always stunning. Southern Italy, including Puglia, Calabria, Sicily and Sardinia, is in for a classic Mediterranean winter, mostly mild and dry. Expect long stretches of sunshine and comfortable temperatures, especially along the coast. But don't be fooled. When storms do arrive, they can be intense with heavy downpours and strong winds. Rarely, a blast of Arctic air could bring a dramatic cold snap, even snow to places that almost never see it. These events are rare but memorable, so keep an umbrella and a warm layer handy. For most, it's a great season for outdoor adventures and exploring without the summer crowds. Evenings can get chilly, especially inland, so pack accordingly. Enjoy the mild weather, but be ready for sudden changes. That's the charm of a southern Italian winter. Let's decode the big weather drivers: La Niña, the North Atlantic Oscillation, and the polar vortex. These three powerful forces shape the winter weather not just in Italy but across the entire northern hemisphere. Understanding how they interact is key to predicting what kind of winter we'll face. La Niña is a vast, cool patch in the Pacific Ocean. It's not just a local event, it shifts global wind patterns, especially the jet stream, which acts like a high-speed river of air in the upper atmosphere. When La Niña is active, it makes Italy's jet stream wavier and more unpredictable, often steering cold air and powerful storms further south than usual. For Italy, this often means snowier, colder winters in the north, with the Alps and Po Valley seeing more frequent snowfalls. Meanwhile, the center and south can expect stormier, wetter conditions, sometimes with heavy rain and even rare snow events in places that usually stay mild. The North Atlantic Oscillation, or NAO, is like a giant weather seesaw over the Atlantic Ocean. It's all about the pressure difference between Iceland and the Azores, and it has a huge impact on Europe's weather. When the NAO is positive, high pressure dominates, keeping Italy mild, sunny and dry. But when it turns negative, the door opens for cold Arctic air to surge south, triggering snowstorms, icy winds, and sudden cold snaps that can catch people off guard. The polar vortex is a massive spinning pool of frigid air that sits high above the North Pole. It acts like a barrier, keeping the coldest air trapped in the Arctic. But if the polar vortex weakens or becomes unstable, chunks of that icy air can break off and plunge southward into Europe. When this happens, Italy can experience sudden severe cold spells, with temperatures dropping far below average and winter weather turning extreme. This year, all three of these powerful patterns are active at once, creating a recipe for unpredictable and dramatic weather. From heavy snow to wild storms and even sunny breaks, expect plenty of surprises. That's why meteorologists are on high alert, closely monitoring these patterns to forecast both epic snowfalls in the Alps and sudden cold waves sweeping through Italian cities. By understanding these global weather drivers, we can better prepare ourselves, our families, and our communities for whatever winter has in store, whether it's snow, storms, or unexpected cold. Now, let's talk about how to get ready for the season ahead and make sure you're prepared for anything winter might bring. Northern Italy, get ready for cold, snow, and fog. Check your heating system and seal up drafts. Small fixes make a big difference. Snow tires or chains are a must from mid-November to mid-April. Don't wait for the first snow. Keep a winter emergency kit in your car: blanket, flashlight, snacks, and charger. Dress in layers: waterproof jacket, warm sweaters, thermal underwear, hat, gloves, and boots with good grip. The damp cold in the Po Valley can feel bone-chilling, so prioritize warmth over style. Fog can make driving hazardous. Use fog lights and keep your distance. Embrace the season plan mountain getaways, enjoy indoor culture, and treat yourself to hearty local food. Staying prepared means you'll enjoy winter, not just survive it. Northern Italy's winter is unique. Make the most of it. Central Italy, be ready for anything: sun, rain, or sudden cold. Check your roof and gutters for leaks and have extra blankets or heaters for cold snaps. In the south and on the islands, secure outdoor items and insulate pipes for rare cold blasts. Driving? Watch for slick roads in the hills and hydroplaning during heavy rain. If you're heading into the Apennines, carry snow chains. Weather can change fast. Layer up. A trench coat or waterproof shell over a sweater works for most days. An umbrella is essential. Rain can be sudden and heavy, even in a dry winter. Flexibility is your best friend. Be ready for quick changes and you'll enjoy everything these regions offer. With a little prep, you can make the most of winter, north or south. That's your long-range look at Italy's winter 2025 to 2026. The north is set for snow and cold, central Italy gets a bit of everything, and the south enjoys mild weather with a chance of wild storms. La Niña and the polar vortex are the big players, so stay alert for surprises. Remember, forecasts are guides, not guarantees. Check local updates, especially if you're traveling. Winter in Italy is always an adventure. Whether you're skiing, exploring cities, or soaking up the sun, I hope this guide helps you get ready for the season ahead. What are your winter plans? Let us know and have a wonderful, safe winter.